good morning. It's Edna here live with Free Coaching Friday, and today our topic is good tenants, how to proactively keep them. This is something that you can always be practicing and learning new things about it. But one of the things that we learned very early on was to treat our tenants like the customers and clients that they are. If you think about it, a tenant could potentially pay you $1,000 a month for 12 months, could be with you 3 years, 2-3 years on average. That's like $24,000. So think about what that does for your pocketbook long term. They help you pay off the mortgage, they pay off your property, and it's the whole idea behind getting rental tenants. And if your property is vacant for any length of time, well, then it comes straight out of your pocket. So what are the things to do to proactively keep the good tenants? First of all, decide for you what a good tenant is. Is it somebody who pays their rent on time, is respectful of the property, respectful of you, respectful of your time? That sort of thing, takes decent care of the property, that sort of thing. And then if it's a good tenant for you, then you want to proactively do whatever you can to keep them. And I mean, we can't keep them forever because a lot of times people just like to move. Sometimes they get a job transfer, sometimes they want to buy their own house, that sort of thing. But the things that we do that we find works really well is we do quarterly inspections of our buildings. Now, there's twofold reason for that. Is sometimes the tenants are just so nice and so sweet, they just think they're bothering us if we call them, or if they call us to come and fix something. So we proactively reach out to them, let them know, we put it in the lease to start with, but we let them know that, you know what, we do want to keep our properties in tip-top shape. So if there's anything that comes up, to let us know. And then we quarterly inspect just to make sure. Sometimes people just don't see stuff. They don't see, we had one time where there had been an ice jam and the water was backing up and causing some damage in the roof and in the ceiling. And the tenants just had never taken the time to look up and see the damage. It wasn't, intentional or anything. It was just that they just didn't notice it. So there's times when that happens. Sometimes it's a leak in a sink that starts slowly, and pretty soon it's drastic. And even if they're paying the water bill, we like to show them that if we can stop that leak, and it's usually not a very expensive fix, then it saves them on the water bill. And if we're paying the water bill, it saves us on the water bill. But also potential damage, because sometimes if it's the top of the sink or the top of the tap, something that's up that we can visually see, there's also something that we can't see. That's where maybe some drips are happening behind the wall of the cupboard, and then there's moisture, and then there's mold, etc., etc. So those kind of quarterly inspections are really important. It also shows people that they're not going to get away with anything, like keeping the place a mess or keeping it unwarranted tenants in there and people that aren't on the lease, that sort of thing. Stuff that we're always watching for. Or if there's a hole in the wall. One time we were moving, and it was a dryer in, I think, and we had to go down the hallway to put the dryer in, and they bumped this picture because the hallway was narrow, and one said, well, you should take the picture down, then we won't bump it. Well, when they took the picture down, here there's a hole in the wall. So we were able to make them fix it while they were still there. It's likely if we'd have left it till it was time that they moved out that we wouldn't have caught that, especially if the picture was left behind, So those different kinds of things really make a difference. One time we had a tenant, he actually, because we got a reputation, people like to take care of our properties, he phoned us up and he goes, I'm really sorry. had a fight with my girlfriend. Like one of them threw a shoe. Now there's a hole in the wall. I really want to fix it. But you know what? I just don't even know what to do. Would you fix it and I'll just pay you? And, you know, we praise them for that. You know, we say, you know, stuff like that happens. And thank you very much for reaching out to us. And we tease them a little bit, you know, get a calmer girlfriend next time or whatever. But it's those interactions with your tenants that's going to keep them long term with you. Keep your properties nice. That's one thing. But treating them like good people, good citizens, that's another. And then just building a bit of a relationship. Those are all the things that we've done to proactively keep good tenants. And sometimes we've had tenants with us for years and years. So we love that. We love being able to have that relationship with those tenants and keep them happy with us for a long time. So hopefully that helped. And if you want more tips, make sure you sign up as a subscriber and I will share them with you. Have a really, really good weekend and we'll talk to you on Monday for Mindset Monday. Bye for now.